ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm here to share with you a few of the books that are coming out towards the beginning of 2014 that I'm looking forward to reading. The first book actually comes out tomorrow, January 28th, and it is This Star Won't Go Out, The Life and Words of Esther Earl by Esther, Lori, and Wayne Earl. This book also includes an introduction by John Green. This book is a real-life collection of journal entries, short stories, and drawings by the late Esther Earl, who lost her longtime battle with cancer in 2010 at the age of 16. Family members and friends contributed to this book to fill out Esther Earl's story. If you're unfamiliar with Esther Earl's story, I'll leave a video by the Blog Brothers in the description below. You might also recognize the name as the young lady whom The Fault in Our Stars is dedicated to. Unfortunately, Esther Earl passed away shortly after I joined Nerdfighteria, so I didn't get to experience her awesomeness firsthand, but she has definitely lived on, and I am sure that this book will more than surpass my expectations. I first heard about this book during Project Frossom, and my heart is always so warm and full and happy during P4A that I immediately pre-ordered it. The next book on my list is Cress by Marissa Meyer, and it is the third installment in the Lunar Chronicles series. And it will be released on February the 4th, which is so soon. I'm very excited. This book will include all of the characters that have been introduced thus far, and will also introduce a new character who is a Rapunzel-like character. A couple of months ago, Marissa Meyer released the first 13 pages of this book, so I'm really excited to finally get the rest of it. So if you haven't read the Lunar Chronicles, I highly suggest you do it. You have time to read Cinder and Scarlet before Cress comes out on February the 4th. The next book that I'm excited about doesn't have a cover or a title yet, but it is going to be released on March 25th, and it is the first book in the Veronica Mars series. I don't know if I've mentioned this before on this channel, but I am a big fan of Veronica Mars, and I'm very excited about the film that's coming out on March 14th. This series will follow the events after the movie and will follow a 28-year-old Veronica Mars with her good pals Logan, Mac, Wallace, and Dick Casablancas. The fourth book on my list comes out on March 27th, and it is The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. This one is targeted towards adults, and M.R. Carey is an author of comic books typically, so this is his debut novel. It tells the story of a young girl who lives in a cell, and every time she has to be taken to class, she is harnessed into a wheelchair and escorted by gunned men. She loves school and learning all the subjects, including what's going on outside of these children's cells. She also enjoys speaking with her favorite teacher about the future, but she notices that this makes her teacher very sad. There's a lot more going on than meets the eye, and I feel like it's going to have a very comic book-esque feel to it because of his background with comic books, so I'm really looking forward to this one. The next book on my list was brought to my attention by Reagan over at Peruse Project. I'll link her video for anticipated reads down below. And it is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. And it is being released on May 13th. This is being described as a modern, sophisticated, young adult thriller.
A beautiful and distinguished family, private island, a brilliant damaged girl, a passionate political boy, a group of 4 friends, the Liars, whose friendship turns destructive. A revolution, an accident, a secret, lies upon lies, true love, the truth.
It seems very Pretty Little Liars-y, which I can definitely get on board with. I love it when a book has a very vague synopsis, so I go in not knowing what to expect, and I'm usually pretty pleased. Not to mention, my good friend Jenna from On the Big Adventure loves E. Lockhart, and I've only read one of her books, so this could be a second one. This next book should come as no surprise to you, Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. And it is scheduled to be released on May 15th. If you're unfamiliar, it is the final companion novel following Anna and the French Kiss and Lola and the Boy Next Door. I know that I will love it because her books always make me feel good. I just hope that it comes out this year. The last book that I'm going to mention here today should also not come as a surprise because I fell in love with this author last year, and it is Landline by Rainbow Rowell. And it is scheduled to be released on July 8th.
Which is about a week before my birthday. Just kidding. Seriously.
Our main character, Georgie, is married to her longtime husband, whom she still loves and who still loves her, but there's been a lot of trouble in their marriage. Well, they live in LA and she is a writer for television. He plans on going to the Midwest to see his family during Christmas, but she has to stay in LA to work. He is upset about it and packs up the kids and goes anyway. She's worried that this could be the end. She somehow discovers a way to communicate with her past husband. It's not quite time travel, but we will see. She discovers maybe she can save her marriage before it even began, or maybe they're better off not getting married at all. I'm really excited about this one because it is another adult book, and I really loved her adult book attachments, so I'm sure that this one will not disappoint. Those are my anticipated reads of 2014, at least for the beginning of the year. Hopefully in the fall I will be able to compile another list for you guys. So tell me in the comments, what books are you looking forward to the most this year? Did I miss something important? Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon with a new video.